It is human nature to transform our surroundings through ingenuity and will. It is human nature to propagate the species and celebrate our legacy. It is human nature to deploy all of its considerable tools against the constant pool of entropy, else the magnitude of our collective truth becomes too much to bear. For we may dedicate our lives aspiring to a higher purpose. Most will never come close to anything of the sort. The errand itself is folly. No, not the sin. The sin is poisoning one's offspring with the delusions of their progenitors. Promethean cancer gilded in fine cloth. Legacy, dynasty, duty. For the parent knows the fire of the gods always burns, yet still thrusts the child into its mouth. A selfish bid to defy the absolute truth of life.
Subject is in the arena, sir.
Yes. The becoming has begun, friends.
Generally speaking, I don't care much for Deadpool. Specifically speaking, I hate his fucking guts. But I got a soft spot for idiots whose brains get scrambled for the entertainment of rich maniacs. So it's hero time, I guess. Wait! Focus, you ass! It's me! We're chucking the used parts now? Okay. Shh.
I prefer the quiet. Thrilling, isn't it? Such a prestigious catalyst.
Did you ever think you'd live to see him up close?
Very gruesome, yes. But I'm anxious to get to Mr. Wilson's true becoming.
It's what we paid for, after all.
But that's the Wolverine.
He's an impressive physical specimen, but not much happening upstairs.
You're impossible.
Do you think that Delta planned this?
No. And if the Wolverine upsets the experiment, my funds shall be withheld.
Idiots. Greta?
Mm-hmm.
Please prepare yourself. This becoming requires a new set of parameters.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is so clear now. I'm floating. Everyone should feel this. Quiet.
Screw this. You're losing sympathy points, Wade. I've been there. Brain full of probes. Out of my damn mind. Only one thing ever shook me out of it. Pain. Pain speaks to savage and savant the same way. Had enough?
Yes. There's something I want. You are in my way. Destroy what's in my way and I get what I want. Simplicity.
Bitte schön.
You dipsy-doos get car sick?
Behind the ringing in my ears, I hear a snap I'm sad to admit I recognize. Spinal cord. Shattered. Death for any regular chump. Deadpool's a special kind of chump. 3 seconds before he's back on his feet.
Mr. Logan, if you'd be so kind as to stop impaling my patient. He's still in recovery. Before you attempt to eviscerate me, I would like to explain your predicament and your options. Call me Delta.
Expensive cologne. Ballistic fibers threaded with silk. Sweat of a vegan. Even if I wasn't pissed off, I'd want to gut the bastard. But he's holding the cards, so he keeps his insides inside. For now. What did you do to him?
Exactly what he asked for. The opportunity to achieve his quantitatively best self. His becoming. Wade Wilson III serves as a higher purpose with no self-destructive ego to derail him. His potential for greatness is exceptional after he is adjusted to his new life.
What did you do?
I would love to explain bleeding-edge biomechanics to an uneducated dullard.
Try me.
I forget how tiring self-proclaimed heroes can be.
Somewhere, people are laughing. He's wearing an earpiece. Put on a show for those high-class turds in the masks.
What's done to Mr. Wilson is done, and I assure you, it's done exquisitely. Concern yourself with what comes next. I'm here to offer a becoming of your own.
You're not offering Jack. It's the bastards in the masks.
Ha! Got your number, D.
Even broken clocks are right twice a day. Tainted experiments are not worth finishing, but those who watch want to know. Is the Wolverine only his best when he's at his worst?
It's a theory.
One that we shall test rigorously. Logan? You came? Why did you come?
Wade? Hey! Fucking Deadpool. North Russian geography ain't my strong suit. But I know the tundra when I see it. Minimum 1,000 miles from where we started. A lot more if she ported us east or west. Gonna wire your teleporting jaw shut. Greta. Ready to move? Need some height. See if we can spot a village.
Good idea. Only idea.
You don't sound like yourself. Typically, that would thrill me. But not if you're fixing to make more trouble.
No. I wanted to kill you, but I got over it. We should part ways. For both our sakes.
I'm here because you wanted me to follow you.
Deadpool did. Yeah. Sorry about that. He was frightened. I guess. I'm not frightened anymore. I'm not him anymore. Third time's the charm.
The fuck does that even mean?
So, they're not fighting? Boo!
This will be better, darling, won't it?
Watching even two exceptional specimens fighting is, like most human civilization, a nasty, brutish, and short event. Sometimes, meaningful change requires endurance.
You heard him, folks. We need exotic meats and a lot more booze.
And if we're not entertained, the lost event engineered by our esteemed Mr. Delta.
For the first few days, we just walk. Barely a word passes. Which suits me fine. Except when I want to know why he got pulled into this. Or worse. When I catch myself annoyed that he hasn't cracked some pubescent one-liner. A week in. Water, we got. Food? Not so much. And still no answers from Wade Wilson III.
Isn't this a pickle?
Sometimes he talks, but it's not to himself. If I gave a fuck, I'd have a complex. I stay sharp, keeping a bead on the watchers. We're animals in a cage without bars. By week 2, I've come up with over 100 ways I'm gonna hurt those people. Week 3, nothing looks like anything. More trees, mountains. Healing vectors are gonna stave off problems for a while. But cold is still cold. Body full of metal does a number on my core temperature. Week 4. He started coughing. Wet. Deep. Red. Need to stop?
No.
6 weeks. Wade Wilson III finally starts to slip, and the idiot I know comes through. A little.
Come to Siberia, he said. We'll have a blast, he said. It'll be life-changing.
Week 7. Barely made it 10 miles today. Haven't seen or smelled game walk in weeks. Probably Delta's doing. The thought finally sparks in the deep recesses of my brain. Something don't change. Deadpool ain't gonna make it.
Pickle. Quite a pickle. Once you're a pickle, can you ever be a cucumber again? I'd kill my mother for a fucking box of Slim Norton Slim Bits. Wow. Never had a smell hallucination before. Oh.
Slow. You'll puke it back up. And I ain't making you another.
Oh my god. Rabbit? Raccoon? Okay. Okay. You took me out for a nice dinner. Least I can do is float the conversation. You know the thoughts that keep you up at night? Why am I so screwed up? Does God hate me personally? Will I ever not feel like a walking, talking piece of crap? The old me would drown those thoughts with various recreational poisons, but this last time, I couldn't shake it. Unfortunately, as I have a feeling you know intimately, guys like us can't turn off our brains through the usual means. Everything just grows back. It's a special kind of hell. One I deserve. That doesn't mean a guy doesn't get tired. One of those who watch came sniffing around, offered me 10 large, just to chat. I oblige, figuring there's more gold to grab. Enter Delta. Knows my story, has my records, claims he can fix me. I laugh in his face. Says that my life can't have meaning because the bad parts of me, the worst parts, are gonna live forever. My healing factor, distilled from your healing factor, blessing and a curse, kept me dying from cancer, but also kept me dying from cancer. Delta didn't bother trying to mess with the healing part. Lost cause. He supercharged the cancer. 10,000 times more virulent. Voila! Mortality. The worst parts of me will die, so that maybe the better parts get shit done. I traded time for purpose, and then I screwed it up.
You wanted me to stop you. Wait. I'm not your friend. I'm not your fucking father.
No, you're the one who figured all this out. Mutant outcast suffers through the ass end of life, gets turned into a literal monster, and does unspeakable things for shady asshats. But even after that, you became more. A man.
Third time's the charm.
Mercenary psychopath with cancer turned beloved ex-adjacent anti-hero icon turned an actual human being. The world will never know. While I find survival stories quite compelling, my patrons have grown bored. Cannibalism notwithstanding. We must move to the next stage, or the experiment ends.
Fix him.
I did. He squandered it. As per the contract, he will either relinquish his biology to our work, or be destroyed, as he helped destroy the failure in Vancouver.
I'm not afraid.
Hush, Snowflake. Adults are speaking. Logan, can I ask you something? Isn't it tiring pretending to be civilized all the time?
I ain't getting baited into your sick shit.
Mr. Wilson admitted defeat and, through that, found strength. Can't we agree that his time on this earth has been an utter misery?
I'm not afraid.
Ouch.
Exactly. Has your life been lived better than his? Or have you had more time to hide that the Wolverine is just a monster?
I'm not afraid.
Show me, child.
I'm not afraid.
Wait! Mr. Wilson, before you throw away what remains of your life, an alternative. Your becoming was stolen from you from your former self. I'd like to remedy that. I can reset the clock on the experiment of your life. Reset the cancer that give you another precious finite parcel of time. Send you back to civilization with purpose. To answer the question that plagued you since your first illicit thought. Am I truly a monster? Or can I yet be a man? Don't die a meaningless death for the entertainment of wealthy fools, Wade. Show them that you can become more.
Can't see. Can't hear. Feel. I feel everything. That's the worst part.
I'm not afraid.
Boo.
Not afraid. Not afraid.
Fucking Deadpool. Fucking legs. Come on.
Flesh wound.
I'm so happy. Not scared. Happy. Not afraid. Not afraid.
Fuck. Guess we're putting that healing factor to the test. Wade?
You are afraid.